Hi, I'm Amanda Freed, and I'm so delighted to be here with you on YouTube Live. So I'm finding all these wonderful ways to share what I feel are really important tools for the times. So I'm going to be asking you on Facebook, on Instagram, to subscribe to my channel because I really have wanted to be in your living room, be in your room, be in your life, and support you through meditation. And so today, what I really want to share with you is a meditation practice that I developed quite a few years ago. I was in a rough patch in my own life, and I really was on a journey of self-love because I felt that so many of the things that I had been doing in my life were exhibiting that I really wasn't in a place of self-love, of self-worth, of self-support. And so I did a lot of work around that. I started to speak with myself differently, but I was going through a heartache and there was kind of a hole in my heart. So I intuitively started this practice, and I think it's really, really valuable and important. I still do it a lot to this day. So I kind of wanted to help you out with this practice. So if you can, find yourself a comfortable space. We'll be meditating for about 15 minutes probably. But don't close your eyes yet because there's an important part of this practice that I really want to share with you. So just find yourself a comfortable space. And that doesn't mean that you have to sit on the floor and you don't have to sit cross-legged. You can if you want to, but you can be in a comfortable chair. Eventually, once I teach you this, you can do it laying in bed. So where you are is not as important as where you are, if you know what that means, right? Where you are in space, not as important as where you are in your consciousness and your heart. So the first thing that we're going to do is I want you to, I can't mirror you on this. Normally I try to mirror you, but I'd like you to take your right hand, which this is going to look like my left hand, and you're going to put it in the center of your chest. So normally, like in the United States, if we pledge allegiance, we'll put the hand on the heart in this way, but I want you to do it a little differently. I'd like you to put your fingertips up towards your collarbone, up toward this little notch. So your hand is going to be in the center. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, and it's fine. I want you to hold your elbow close into your side, really kind of like you're firmly embracing yourself. And then you're going to place your left hand over the right. And instead of like really far up on the chest, we're going to be down in the solar plexus as much as we can. So this is kind of covering the entire heart space as much as you can. So you're going to firmly press your right hand on your heart, and just as firmly, if not a little more, place the left hand on top of the right. I call this the compassionate heart meditation because it's my deepest hope and desire that you will have a ton of compassion for yourself, for your own heart. And we can't expect other people to hold our hearts. We can't give the heart away and expect somebody else to hold it. So we're going to need to learn to do that on our own, especially during COVID. Like if you're single and you've been home a lot, you know that we long for touch. So why not be that person to hold yourself? And then when you welcome other people in to hold you, you know that your heart is already full. So we're taking care of our own hearts. So I've already got my right hand on there. I'm expressing with my left, but I'm going to now place the left hand over my heart as well. And you can allow your eyes to close down gently. Now, if you tune into these videos and I'm with my eyes closed, you'll know I'm meditating with you. So once you've made that hand placement, and I get that it's uncomfortable for now, it'll get better. Just close the eyes and allow the breath to soften. And bring your awareness to your breath. So we're just going to watch the breath right now. We don't have to do anything to change or orchestrate the breath. The breath is a great equalizer. It can help to calm you down and relax you, but at the same time, it's an informant. Your breath can tell you how you're feeling. Like I know that if I check in with my breath and it's short and choppy, and I can't really get it too deep, I know that I might have a little bit of stress going on. I might have a little pain in my heart. I don't need to try to change the breath. All we need to do is pay attention to it. So we'll inhale and know that we're inhaling. We'll exhale and just simply know that we're exhaling. And even now, without even focusing on the heart, can you begin to feel a warmth radiating underneath your hands? It's kind of not even the warmth of your hands, it's that the heart beneath is starting to feel supported. So your heart is already starting its expansion. So just taking a moment to notice that. And bring the awareness back to the breath. On the inhale, allow the rib cage to expand. Those beautiful muscles in between the ribs are elastic. And so they allow the rib cage to expand and contract. When we try this on the inhale, we feel the rib cage expanding. We can keep that expansion as we exhale, so you don't need to let the ribs contract back down. Let's just stay expanded for a few breaths. And now, where normally we'll breathe to the front and to the back of the body, let's send that expansion out to either side as well. So we breathe front and back and side to side. Just feeling this beautiful expansion of the breath, beautiful expansion of the rib cage. You know, when we're under stress, we can feel very contracted. The center of the chest might shut down. The shoulders might even turn in. So now we just think about allowing that to open and soften. And then we can check in with the muscles of the body. So if I want to get a nice full and deep meditation, I want to allow myself to soften as much as I can. So I kind of take this moment to let my armor go. So for me, some of that armor is I clench my jaw. So my first go-to in resting the body is to release the low jaw. So do that with me. Let's allow the low jaw to just release from the upper jaw. And even let it slide back gently. And the chin might drop slightly, and the neck will elongate. Allowing even a smoother channel for the breath. And then I know sometimes if I'm stressed, I might knit my brow. So I'm going to allow the skin of the forehead to smooth. And then those muscles just above and around your ears at the sides of your scalp, you can let them release too. And the shoulders can soften as well. And again, becoming aware of the expansion of the rib cage on the inhale. And now just a settling down on the exhale. Just letting your rib cage gently settle down a little bit. Then we can send the breath, maybe if you can breathe deep enough to send the breath down into your belly. And allow your low belly to release and be full. So it's like, think about just letting the armor fall off for a moment. The hips can feel heavy down into the seat beneath you. And the body is soft and receptive. And then bring the awareness to that space just underneath where your hands are holding your heart. And feel the warmth and the expansion, like your heart is opening. Like a beautiful green flower. The heart center has a chakra or an energy center, and that color is green. So when we enter that space, we want to bring in the color green. So think about that space in the heart. And you know that you're safe to open the heart because you're holding your own heart. So even fortify the hold on your heart. Press your hands a little more firmly into the center of your chest and know that you've got you. That you can expand and open because you're supporting and taking care of your own heart. And meet yourself with compassion. So even if the mind wanders away, don't beat yourself up. Gently bring the attention back to this heart space, the center of your chest, where you've got you. Breathe fully into that space so as much of your attention as you can comes into this heart space. And as much compassion as you can muster, you offer for yourself. Anywhere that you might have been in judgment of yourself, anywhere you think you might feel short, feel that you have done something you're not happy with or proud of. Right now, with your hands on your heart, forgive yourself fully and be compassionate with yourself. And the next time you feel like judging yourself, bring your awareness here into your own gentle heart space. And now notice you might not even be able to recognize where the hands end and the heart space begins, almost like your hands can sink down into that space. Nobody can take care of you like you can. Nobody can love you like you can. Remember this place. Remember you can always return here, whether you can physically place hands over the heart or whether you can just remember the way this feels. So allow yourself to feel really secure, really loved, complete. And then begin to deepen your breath and soften the hold on your heart. Just allow the hands to just release a little bit. And with the inhales, bringing your awareness back to the moment, back to the body. You can release your hands down toward your lap. Palms up or palms down. And notice that you can still feel the warmth around your heart space. And then that warmth can stay with you throughout the day. And again, you can return to it at any time. So now bringing the awareness back to the body, back to the moment, back to the room. You can gently allow the eyes to blink open. So you can take your time opening the eyes, take your time coming back to the moment. And notice if you still feel some warmth around the heart center. I'm Amanda Freed. This is the Compassionate Heart Meditation. From my heart to yours. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you soon.